If you are looking for something new and different for the upcoming Compliance Week celebration in November, check out The Compliance Kids. It's my 3-book children's series on compliance and compliance professionals for children. But they make great gifts and great training tools for your employees. You can check it out on Amazon.com. We've linked to it in the show notes. The Compliance Tip of the Day. This is the podcast where we bring you daily insights and practical advice on navigating the ever-evolving landscape of compliance requirements. Whether you're a seasoned compliance professional or just starting your journey, my aim in this podcast is to provide you with a bite-sized, actionable tip to help you stay on top of your compliance game. Join us as we explore the latest trends from the Department of Justice, share some best practices, demystify complex compliance issues to help keep your organization doing business ethically and in compliance, and at the end of the day, more profitably. Tune in daily for your dose of compliance wisdom. Let's make compliance a little less daunting, one tip at a time. Now a word from the sponsor of the Compliance Podcast Network, Ethico.
If you're a compliance officer, middle managers are crucial in getting your programs from you to your frontline employees. But how do we activate those managers and get them on our side? Ethico's new Middle Manager Toolkit equips you with the skills needed to empower your managers, to promote a culture where ethical behavior thrives and employees feel empowered to speak up. Learn how to turn frontline managers into ethical leaders with our new white paper, Empowering Middle Managers as Ethics Champions. And did I mention you can get the whole toolkit for free? Head to ethico.com to download the full toolkit today.
This week on the Compliance Tip of the Day, we're going to have 5 episodes on tips around compliance policies. We're going to begin this week by looking at policies on gifts and business entertainment. If one were to reflect upon the providing of gifts and business entertainment to foreign government officials, one might reasonably conclude that after nearly 50 years of FCPA, companies might follow its prescriptions. However, there have been some notable FCPA enforcement actions literally up to this current year, or at least 2023, with the SAP enforcement action. The 2020 FCPA Resource Guide 2nd edition clearly stated the FCPA does not ban gifts and entertainment. Indeed, it stated specifically a small gift or token of esteem or gratitude is often an appropriate way for business people to display respect for each other. Some hallmarks of appropriate gift giving are when the gift is given openly and transparently, properly recorded in the giver's books and records, and provided to reflect esteem or gratitude and permitted under local law. Items of nominal value, such as cab fare, reasonable meals, and entertainment expenses, or company promotional items, are unlikely to improperly influence an official, and as a result are not going to be FCPA violations. So what should your policies include? Well, the gift should be a token of esteem, courtesy, or in return for hospitality. The gift should be of nominal value, but I would say no greater than $500 or perhaps as high as $1,000. No gifts in cash. The gift should be permitted under local law and the guidelines of the foreign government agency. The gift should be of a value which is customary for the country involved and appropriate for the occasion. The gift should be for official use rather than personal use. The gift should showcase the company's products and contain the company's logo. The gift should be presented openly and with transparency, and the expense for the gift should be recorded correctly on the company's books and records. The incorporation of these concepts into a compliance program is a good first step towards preventing violations from occurring. And it's something that the Department of Justice still finds to be low-hanging fruit. With the advent of data analytics, this is something that you can track internally within your organization. But more importantly, the DOJ is going to be using data analytics to make the same analysis. So get ready for that and monitor yours. This is Tom Fox again. This new podcast, Compliance Tip of the Day, will appear daily. And frankly, it's one of the most requested topics for a podcast that I get on a regular basis. It's going to be short and sweet with one tip with some takeaways that you can utilize to implement into your compliance program. If you've got a question that you would like a tip on, please submit them through our website, and we will use them in an upcoming episode. The Compliance Tip of the Day is a production of the award-winning Compliance Podcast Network. Finally, this podcast contains promotional materials.